What's up, everybody? How's it going? Fede Kaiganich here. Today, I want to do sort of like a rant. I know I already did a few of this, and I know I might sound like a hater, about some topics, but the truth is that yeah, I am a hater regarding some things. For example, you've seen videos of me speaking about, I how I dislike, out of control hype and mystique and all of those esoteric, characteristics that people attribute to stuff, mostly to things that we as guitar players and musicians use, amplifiers, pedals. But one of the other things that has been bothering me a lot in terms of the behavior of people, most importantly, the behavior of people like us, musicians, guitar players, is that I've been, for this is nothing new, right? Tom Petty was already singing about this, 30 years ago. The music industry is, I really have no idea where it's going. But, if we speak about, a focused approach to what we do, to the music that we play, the instruments that we play, and the the market that is targeting us, right? It's very interesting to see how there are many very talented musicians on YouTube out there who seem to be really struggling to keep their channels afloat. The algorithm, is like the algorithm always expects more and more from you. Otherwise, your earnings plummet. I personally have a very small channel. As you can see, I have like 4,000 subscribers. I do this for fun. I don't make a living out of YouTube. I have a real day job, unfortunately. So I do this for fun. It's my hobby. Playing guitar is like my passion. So I do this for fun. But I know a lot of people, a lot of professional musicians, and real talented guys who, are constantly putting out great content, great materials, so that, we can learn from them, and most times we can learn from them for free, We don't even have to pay. We just go on YouTube and watch their videos, and there's always something to learn, And on the other side, I see some YouTube channels. I'm not gonna name names of the great YouTubers because I'm for sure I'm going to forget someone. But this idea came because of Corey Congilio's video about starting a YouTube channel, and that got me thinking. So many great YouTubers don't have that many subscribers, and then there are some out there, I'm not gonna name names, but you know who I'm talking about, who, aren't talented at all, and they're just uploading videos, some of them pretty much showing their body parts, and I don't want this video to sound sexist or racist or discriminatory or anything like that, but I see some on YouTube taking advantage of, the audience and having, 10 times more subscribers than some of the most talented and most educational channels on YouTube. And that, I just can't understand that, And do you know who is responsible for that? The subscribers, those guys who go online to watch those videos and turn those channels into monsters. Those channels, I'm sure those guys or girls don't have to even go out there and work because they make a living out of those YouTube channels. And unfortunately, it's incredible to see how they have no talent. They really teach very little. And some of the other greatest YouTubers who, teach us very important stuff, and have been around for many years, have, not even half of those subscribers. And sometimes it's just 10% of the subscribers, it's the same thing as, out there when we see a blues show, pretty much happening in a small restaurant and not even selling out. And then you have, some other questionable artists, filling complete, entire football stadiums and singing songs that speak about nothing poetic, right? No depth, no literature on what they sing, and much less music, right? So it's the same thing. That's what I wanted to rant about today. It makes me sad sometimes when I see the usual guys that I always watch on YouTube, who are great and from whom I've learned a great deal. I see them growing, but growing slowly. And then some others who, surfaced only a few years ago and have 10 times more subscribers and not even 2% of the talent. It's crazy. But, the watchers, the viewers are responsible for that. It's crazy that, instead of going online to learn from the guys who know more than we do and teach very important stuff, it's incredible that instead of choosing those guys, we choose to go to some other channels for different reasons, not really for the music part, but for the for the looks, for the aesthetic, for the cosmetic part. Don't want to get too political on YouTube because I don't want this video to be taken down. But you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, I think we should support people from whom we learn, and we learn for free most times, right? On YouTube, there are plenty of those, and those are the guys we need to support, as a community, not shallow and shallow channels with no talent, right? Anyway, that was the rant for today. Thank you very much, guys. If you made it this far, listening to me, rant, and thank you very much. See you next time. Like and subscribe.